Hello everyone. So in this particular video we are going to learn about database. So we will understand what is a database, what are the different types of database we have, what is a SQL, how actually we can create a database in a SQL Server Management Studio. This all the things we are going to learn in this particular video. So let us start with what is a database. Database is a collection of related information that is organized and stored electronically in a computer system. Let's take an example and let's understand. Let's take an example of any bank, and we are taking an example of any transaction data. We are taking an example of a transaction data. When I am saying a transaction data, it means suppose you are doing a debit card transaction, you are doing a credit card transaction, you are withdrawing the money, you are sending a money. This all are transaction data, right? And generally people do so many transactions in a one day itself, so the amount of data is very large. I'm taking example of bank, but you take an example of customer or you take an example of order. So the amount of data in this all the case, the amount of data is very large. Now if the amount of data is very large and if you want to store large amount of data in one place, then we need a database for that. If you want to store large amount of data in one place, we need a database for that, and it is very essential for storing large amount of data in one place so that organization can quickly retrieve it, modify it and update it. So database we use to store large amount of data in one place for quickly access, retrieve, manage and update operation. Now, what is a DBMS? So, DBMS is a software or technology which is used to manage the data from a database. So, in a database we have a data, right? In a database we have a data. Now, if you want to manage this data, we need a DBMS for that. DBMS is one of the software. With the help of DBMS only, we can manage the data which is available in a database. Some popular database are, we have an example of MySQL, we have an example of SQL Server, we have an example of Oracle database, and we have example of a MongoDB. So these are the example of a DBMS. So DBMS is a software which is used to manage the data from a database. Now let's understand what are the different types of database we have. So mainly we have two types of database. One is the relational database, second is the non-relational database. When I am saying a relational database, in this case data store in the form of table. Data generally store in the form of table, or you can say in a structured way. So in the case of a relational database, we store the data in the form of table and in a structured way. Let's take example of Excel. So in Excel also we try to store the data in a structured way in the form of tabular way, right? When I am saying structure way, it means rows and the column. You can see this ID, date, sales and city, these are the columns and these are the rows we have. So in a structure way we store the data. So in Excel also we try to store our data in a structure way. In a database also, in a relational database also, we try to store the data in a structure way, in a tabular way. Now second thing you have to remember, in a relational database generally you will see relation between the table. Generally you will be seeing relation between the table. For taking example, suppose you have an employee table and you have a department table. So you will see in the case of relational database, generally there will be a relation between the table. So that is the two things you have to remember. What is a relational database? Whenever you have to store any structured data in a tabular format, then we go for the relational database, and generally you will see relation between the table. Now what are the example of the relational database? So example of the relational database, we have a MySQL, we have a SQL Server, we have a SQLite. Like that, the multiple relational database we have. What we are learning? We are learning a SQL Server. Now coming to the non-relational database, whenever you have a unstructured data or whenever you have a semi-structured data, means non-tabular data, if you want to store, we use a non-relational database. The example is like JSON. We see JSON file, right? We see XML file. These all are unstructured data. So in this case we use a non-relational database. The example is, we have a MongoDB, we have a Cassandra. These are the example of a Cassandra. These are the example of a non-relational database. Now let's understand about the SQL. What is the full form of a SQL? Structure Query Language. What is the full form of a SQL? Structure Query Language. Now with the help of the SQL, we can write and we can interact with our relational database. We can interact with a relational database. With the help of a SQL only, we can interact with the relational database. For taking example, suppose we have a two person. This is the person 1. This is the person 2. Now if they want to communicate each other, we need a language for that. Suppose English is one of the language. So in this case, English is a communication language, right? So that we can communicate with each other. Similarly, if you want to interact with a relational database, we have a structure query language. With the help of that, we interact with a relational database. Now what actually we are going to learn first? First we are going to learn about a database, how to create a database. So how actually we can create a database in a SQL Server Management Studio? The syntax is very simple. Create database, and the suppose you want to create a order database, so you have to write a order. So this is a structure query language. So this is a structure query language. With the help of this only we are interacting with our databases. So we are learning how to create a database. So create database and order, if I will do, I will be able to create a order database. Let me open my SQL Server Management Studio and I will click on the database, and you can see we have a new query. Just right here, click on the new query. You can see it opened. Now here we can write any kind of the SQL, means any structure query language. With the help of that we will try to interact. Now suppose I had to create a database. So what I will write? Create database, and suppose I want to create a database name as a order new. This is the database I want to create. So create database, and whatever the database you have to create, that name you have to provide. Suppose Manish database you want to create, then what you will write? Create database and the Manish. In this case, Manish database will get created. Now if I'll click here and if I'll execute, order new one database will be created. Now in the left side in the database option, what you have to do? You have to click here, right click, refresh. You will see one database will get created. In the database you will see we have created order new, right? So one order new will be created. You can see this is the order new. This is the one database we have created. So like that actually we can create a database.